Welcome back. Well, the show for the hottest ticket in town goes on tonight. The cast members of the award-winning Broadway musical Hamilton are getting ready to take the stage at Chrysler Hall. And did you know that one of them is from Hampton Roads? We want to welcome to the show today Tyler Fauntleroy, who plays in this. Thank you so much for joining us, Tyler. First things first, tell everyone your characters in Hamilton.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. Act 1, I play John Lawrence, and Act 2, I play Philip Hamilton, Hamilton's son.
And for those that are familiar with the show, those are two bigger characters in this. They play big roles in this. And I know everyone's ears perked up when I mentioned that you're from Hampton Roads. Talk to us about your background.
Yeah, so I was born in New York City, but raised here in Hampton. Moved here when I was 2, so Hampton is really all I know. Elementary, middle, high school was here in Hampton Roads, here in Hampton, Virginia. And it's just so beautiful being home to share this story with the family and friends that really made me who I am, in the place that made me who I am. So it's beautiful.
And we were talking earlier, you've worked so hard for this.
Yes.
How did you get into this role? Talk to me about your auditioning process.
Well, it was a process. It was a long road. I remember back in 2015, I was in college. I was a junior in college, and Hamilton had released online that they were taking video submissions. So I was like, I don't know all the details, but I know I have to be in that show. So I sent in my video, didn't hear anything, and for another 5-6 months asking for more videos. Graduated college, ended up moving back to New York and auditioning then, but it was just years and years and years and years of callbacks, going in for every role but George Washington at a certain point. And I think it really was just like, them trying to find the right fit for me, the right spot.
Right. But
Lawrence Phillip, this role was one that I've been in for the most. And so I got a call October 2022. I hadn't been in for Hamilton for quite some time. I kind of had thought the ship had sailed. Got the call from my agent and my manager, asking, are you still interested in Hamilton? I was like, well, of course. Like, what do you mean? And so, and then, there was things that kind of worked out, and there was an opening, and they were like, because you've been in for so many years, it's yours if you want it. And I immediately started weeping, and here we are. So I started rehearsals in January, and officially took over the role February 21st of this year. So I'm, a little over a month in, and it feels like performance number 10, but we're getting to about 40 now, which is odd, but it's truly a blessing. I'm grateful to God that it happened when it happened.
Right.
And I'm excited to do it here. How perfect.
Yeah, talk to me about doing it here. What are our dates looking like? What do people need to know if they want to come out and catch a show? Yeah,
well, we're here till April 9th. We're here for 2 weeks. If you've never seen Hamilton before, it's a show about our founding fathers, R&B, hip-hop infused. So, you'll be learning history and bopping in your seat at the same time. So it's a good time. So I really encourage everybody to come out if you can.
Anything else you want to add to anyone listening, maybe that's still on the fence about coming out and seeing you guys?
Well, I think once you see the show, you'll see why it is the phenomenon that it is. Getting a good bits of history and having a good time at the same time. I mean, what more could you want?
I mean, honestly, what more could you want? And it's even better here because you can come out and support a local. Tyler, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. I've seen it 3 times now, so I'll probably be seeing it again.